Go ahead, Sean.
All right, week 11 is here. The Super Fantasy Bros podcast is back. Playoffs. For those of you out of the playoff race, playoffs. For those of you currently out of the playoff race, tough luck. Download the Thrive Fantasy app. For those of you hanging in there, do whatever you have to do to crack into that playoff spot.
And still download the Thrive Fantasy app.
But honestly, this season has been a nightmare. I mean, if you look back at the first couple of rounds of drafts, I think pretty much any team in your league, aside from maybe one or two, could make a case for having down luck this season. I mean, if you look at the guys that got injured and missed at least a couple of games, Saquon, McCaffrey, Michael Thomas, Nick Chubb, Joe Mixon, Aaron Jones, Miles Sanders, George Kittle, Eckler, Galladay, OBJ, Chris Carson. The list just goes on and on.
It's been Sutton
as well.
There you go.
I mean, all of these guys were taken in the top 4 rounds in like 90% of drafts, and they've been hurt. And then you got your fair share of underperformers: Zeke, Godwin, Evans, Lamar Jackson, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Kenyon Drake, Cooper, Josh Jacobs hit a dry spell for a few weeks, but he looks back now. Le'Veon Bell and now Melvin Gordon struggling too. It's just been ugly. It's been inconsistent. Tight ends have been awful. I don't even want to talk about tight ends.
No.
Better if we just skip over that.
Honestly, the only true elite guys that had been solid for most of the year that were taken in those first few rounds: Derrick Henry, Dalvin Cook, Alvin Kamara, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill and Kelsey, Emma Holmes, Julio and Gurley.
Diop.
You
hate Diop.
I said Hopkins.
He said Mixon.
Or maybe I skipped over Hopkins.
You said Mixon instead.
I did not say Mixon. I mentioned Mixon.
I heard Mixon. I did hear Mixon.
All right, whatever. Anyways, those are the if you somehow avoided any of those guys I mentioned before, these elite guys, you are super lucky right now, and you should probably be on your way to the playoffs, no doubt, because 2020 has been ugly. But I digress. Let's get into it. Cap or no cap? Start at the top. Ronald Jones will finish the season as a top 12 running back.
Cap.
He is currently number 9 among all running backs right now.
No cap. I mean cap.
Is this cap or no cap?
Cap.
Yeah, I gotta go cap.
There's too much going on over there.
Yeah,
and I don't think he stays at 9. I think he only goes down
Unless
from here.
He scores a 98-yard touchdown every game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think he goes down too. He's ahead of some solid guys too: Todd Gurley, James Conner, Antonio Gibson, DeAndre Swift. Absolute
They haven't
cap.
had a bye yet, have they?
The Bucks, yeah, they haven't had their bye yet either, so that definitely helps them out.
There you go. Gurley will take over that spot.
Yeah, Ronald Jones, cap. I think he falls off a little bit. Fournette obviously still going to be involved.
Yes.
The next one here is Salvin Ahmed.
No, too much K.
Ahmed.
Ahmed.
There's a K in there, though. You didn't even
when-
say a K.
There is no K in there.
I know, but there's a K sound. That's how it's pronounced.
I want to hear it from him.
Salvin Ahmed. All right, Matt, go look
He's
up a
probably
video
like
of him
Salvin
talking.
Ahmed.
Anyways,
Salvin Ahmed.
he is a top 20 running back moving forward until Myles Gaskin comes back. Cap or no cap?
No.
I don't even know. I don't know.
I guess I gotta go no cap just because running backs are almost as bad as tight ends this year. And like you said, until Gaskin comes back, I don't see him being top 20 with Gaskin there. But I would definitely take him top 20 as long as Gaskin is out.
I saw a tweet saying that he's having to take the Dearness Johnson effect. I don't know if Sean, if you have any idea what that means, but I remember Dearness Johnson. Well, I actually don't know. I wish I read more into it, but I was like, Dearness Johnson sounds familiar.
He was on the
He's
Browns.
on the Browns.
And
Yeah,
he
I
had-
know, but
he
like
had one big game
So that may
when
be
Chubb
it.
was out and people thought he was going to be good.
Okay, so maybe that's what it
I
means.
would, if Breida comes back, maybe not. Like maybe Breida gets more involved, but he can't stay healthy at all. So like it's pretty much just him until Gaskin
Yeah, you know
comes
who's
back.
not coming back? Jordan Howard.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's not coming back. Sorry, peace out. So,
F's in the chat for Jordan Howard.
yeah, F's in the chat. Poor guy. He had a pretty solid career up until the last leg here. Yeah, I'd say he'd be around top 20. He's got that upside.
Mm-hmm.
Just because that offense has looked pretty solid with Tua. All right, next one here is Taysom Hill will be a viable tight end play while Breeze is out because of the quarterback snaps. Cap or no cap?
How about you just say a viable play?
That's what I said. Viable tight end play. You're not starting him at quarterback.
I'm just saying, like, he does more than tight end. So like,
But I mean,
Yeah,
you
like-
can only play him as tight end.
no,
mean, you can
the
play him at
ESPN, you can play him at
flex.
quarterback now.
Okay, but why would you play him a quarterback
saying
over
you
a
can.
quarterback?
He's not your typical tight end. Like he can play.
He's not your typical tight end.
He's not your typical anything.
You're putting him in tight end on your fantasy roster, but you can't classify as a tight end because he'll throw a touchdown.
Well, you're classifying him as a tight end because that's the only place you would start him.
Well,
I mean, yes, he has QB eligibility, but are you starting Taysom Hill with his 10
If
quarterbacks
I were you, I might with
over Joe Burrow? No, you wouldn't. He's projected like 4 points this week. I'm saying no. I don't think you can trust him. I think he has
No.
some interesting upside. I mean, he had 8 carries for 45 yards last week. He's found the end zone a couple times, but
Sean's
it's
never starting him
very,
again.
very risky. I'm never starting him again. I started him this past week. It was very ugly with Kelsey on a bye. So, no, I'm not trusting him. Cap. All right, next one here. Michael Thomas will continue to struggle and finish outside of the top 15 wide receivers on a points per game basis this season,
Who's
that
number
cap?
15 right now?
or no cap. And points per game, you'd be looking at. Give me a sec here.
One Mississippi.
Hey, fuck.
You'd be looking at like 15 points per game. Currently, like the Will Fuller, Adam Thielen range. Tyler Boyd.
He's not finished top 15.
I'm saying he's getting 15 points per game.
Yeah, I would say he is.
I say cap. Let's go, Q.
Too much target share. He's gonna. I don't know. I have faith.
Oh,
in
that's
Michael
no
Thomas.
he's
cap.
gonna, he's gonna be a target monster.
It's cap. He's finishing inside the top 15 on a points per game basis.
No
Lock it
kizzy.
in.
Uh-uh.
Lock it in. It's cap. I didn't take it off
Okay.
for a reason. Last one here. Terry McLaurin finishes the season as a top 5 wide receiver. He is currently number 8, and he's only 15 points behind 5th place. Is cap or no cap?
I think it's cap. Keep it on.
It's so-
I think I gotta go cat. I think
Yeah.
I gotta go cat.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. It's so close up there, like in terms of like the top receivers right now. I mean, he could score 3 more points than well, he's definitely going to pass Allen Robinson, who he's tied with right now in 8th. They both have 154 and A Rob's on a bye. But then Keenan Allen is only 3 points ahead. Lockett's 8 points ahead. Tyreek Hill is 15 ahead. So I don't know if he overcomes Tyreek Hill, in my opinion. That's where it's
Who-
tough.
Who's
That's where
the
I draw
top
the line.
5? D Hop, Devontae Adams.
Diggs, Metcalf, and Tyreek Hill.
Okay. I'm kind of surprised that
Yeah.
Metcalf is still in there, but
I wouldn't be surprised if he finished 6th though, because his upcoming schedule is very juicy.
Yeah.
There's not really a tough matchup aside from Pittsburgh in there. So
McLaurin's definitely locked in as a top 10. We could say that
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
But
That's
I think
no
it's cap.
Top
right now.
five. Top five is a little stretch.
I'm saying cap, but he definitely has the chance to do it. All right, before we get into the games and the rankings here, I'll start with today's sponsor, the Thrive Fantasy app. Hinted at it earlier. Make sure you download it for iOS or Android, whatever works for you, whatever phone you got. Thrive Fantasy app is a daily fantasy sports app for player props and bets, sports betting. If you download the Thrive Fantasy app today, use our promo code SUPERFB, SUPERFB. And if you deposit a minimum of $20 up to $50, you will get that deposit matched. So 20, you get 20 back, 50, you get 50 back. You are doubling your money and able to play with that to try and win even more money. Thousands of dollars are available every weekend. So go check out the Thrive Fantasy app, download it, look at what's on there, look what they got to offer. And if you like it, take a shot. Use our promo code, win some money. Before we get into the game previews and ranks, if you have any questions, start, sit, trade questions, whatever, ask them below. We'll be in the chat the entire episode helping you out. So ask them, ask away. We will all be here to help you. T-Gods, pick standings. Where are we at? What are we looking at here? Who is leading us in picks?
I mean, who do you
Well,
think's
I
leading? I don't know.
I don't know if I want to hear that first. Let's start at the bottom.
Bottom?
I want to start at the top.
I mean, who you think's at the bottom? He's been there all year.
He said, let's start at the
Sorry,
top.
Q. Q's still in last. He has 91. Sean and Matt are tied for second with 93. You know, I'm still there. I'm still there, number 1, 94. Q's only
So-
3 games back.
So
He's got
it's
a chance.
close. It's close.
It's
We're all-
been
we're all
close all
right there.
year.
Yeah.
Who needs a big week?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
gotta
it's
take some risks.
I took too many risks last week. If I just
Yeah,
took a
last
couple,
week it was.
I would have been solid.
Right.
But Bengals over the Steelers, I told you
No.
to write it in stone then. I don't know what I was thinking.
Throw a stone at your head.
You were a caveman.
I was drinking something. I don't know what was
You were
going on.
drinking Burrow's juice.
I was gonna say
You
that,
were
but it sounded
drinking
gross,
squirt.
so I didn't want to
I was
say
gonna
that.
say you're drinking Burrow's squirt.
Ew. All right, that is enough of that. All right. Jesus, that was bad. All right, teams on a bye this week. 49ers, the Giants, the Bears, the Bills. So we will be missing some key guys like Ayuk. Gallman's been pretty decent. Sterling Shepard. A-Rob. Josh Allen. The Bills
Diggs.
obviously have the most. Josh Allen, Diggs. They have the most talent right now. So if you need some replacements, we got you. All right. Okay, we got the giggles today on the podcast.
So tired.
All right, let's get into it. Cardinals at the Seahawks, Thursday night football, an elite Thursday night football game after a pretty solid matchup last week. Start with the Seahawks side of the ball. Russell Wilson, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf. You're starting them. Stop.
I'll come in.
Don't overthink it.
Maybe expect hopefully a bigger game from Metcalf since Cardinals have
Easily.
his number.
Yeah, Cardinals do have his number. Expect Lockett to maybe have that breakout again. He had 53 against the Cardinals last time, so could be interesting. Chris Carson, if he plays, you're obviously starting. If not, do you like Carlos Hyde, DJ Dallas? What are you
DJ
looking at here?
Dallas cannot be started again unless
Nope.
I have him.
Yeah.
Nope.
Hyde can be like a top 20 guy.
Yeah, easily. If he's fully healthy and ready to go, I mean, I think they're just going to work him just like they would Chris Carson.
Yeah, I agree. I think Hyde will be solid. He'd be the one you definitely want to start. Homer's most likely missing this game as well, so it's going to be Hyde and Dallas and Carson if he plays. They're going to test it pregame. Make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you know if you're starting him or not. On the other side of the ball, Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins, obviously locked in.
Maybe.
Don't overthink it.
Yeah, easy.
Top 5 options for both of them at the minimum. But their running backs are a little bit more interesting here. Chase Edmonds, Kenyon Drake. Where did you rank them? Who do you got higher?
Edmonds over Drake by 1.
Me too.
I
24 and 25.
have Edmonds 21, Drake 24. So I'm a little bit more split on them, but not really. But we can all agree that Edmonds is the better play.
Edmonds just plays better with Drake in the lineup.
Unless T guys disagrees. I mean, he's
I don't
got
think
a
I
I
don't
think
want
he
to
does.
talk about this.
Sounds like a Kenyon Drake owner to me.
It's the Kenyon Drake ownership for me.
Shut the
Yeah. Yeah, I think Edmonds just has more upside. He's got more big playability. I definitely like Edmonds a little bit more than Drake right now. But I think both are low RB2 options. Christian Kirk, see a flex option for you this week. Where did you put him? Is he inside your top 30?
Free. So
33 as well.
Ooh.
Can I get a 33 from the other two?
No, I actually have him at 30. So just a flex option for me. Pretty solid. He has upside against the Seahawks.
Big boom upside.
I have him at 31.
He had 2 touchdowns against them last time they played. So I think Christian Kirk, definitely someone you could plug in and start,
Especially in a shootout.
especially in the shootout, which we are hoping for
Definitely.
tonight. Let's pick this one. Cardinals at the Seahawks. Who do you got?
I got the Hawks.
Hawks. Seahawks. The good birds.
I got to take the
Whoa.
Seahawks.
Not the best birds, though. But in
I
this
think
game,
this-
they're-
I think the Seahawks bounce back. Cardinals beat them last time. Seahawks get the win this time.
That one hit Q deep.
wait,
I
did
put some
everyone
hair
take
on
the
my back.
Seahawks? Everyone took the
Yeah.
Seahawks?
yeah.
You took them 2 Teeks. He's thinking. Cardinals are good.
Yes,
I wanna
Cardinals
take
are
them.
good.
I'm very biased towards the Cardinals, but I still have to take the Seahawks in this one.
But why? Why are you biased towards the Cardinals?
I like Kyler
I'll
Murray a
take
lot.
I'll take the Cardinals.
I thought Gator was on only one podcast.
Be ready to lose.
I liked him
to the
first. Gator stole
Gods.
him from me in the draft.
I can't wait to fight
You
him.
act like it's like not a possible game to win.
I'm not saying
Cardinals
It's not
to
as
win.
bad as the Bengals beating the Steelers.
or Joe Mixon over Diop.
Wait, Sean, you picked Cardinals
right,
last time
enough.
they played.
All right.
I know, and they won. But I think the Seahawks, I don't think the Cardinals sweep them in the series here. Seahawks are,
Especially coming off of a tough loss against the Rams.
I think they bounce back.
Which team is winning in a 7-game series of basketball?
We're not getting into that. Of basketball? I don't fucking know.
DK.
Yeah, DK's winning.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. That's any question, Q.
First
Damn
team
sure not the team with Kyler Murray.
up.
No, he could be a nice point guard. Baseball. He played baseball too. Could be a basketball player too. Anyways, let's move on. Let's stop
Playing
talking
a
about
hockey
this.
player too, I guess.
He could be. He's a good ice skater. No,
Just run
Steelers.
track. Hit a golf ball.
Steelers at the Jaguars. Back on topic here. Big Ben is big back. Is he inside your top 10?
He does have a big back.
Oh yeah. I got him right at number 5. So he's actually cracking my
same.
top 5 this
I got him
week.
at 5 too. T-Gods?
Very juicy matchup.
×2.
You got him at 10? Yeah, T-Gods is
Oh.
still not confident in
I'm not-
Big Ben
I'm
after
not.
his streaky performances.
You don't like him.
I just think they air it out against the Jags. I'm not scared of this
Yeah.
defense.
Me either. Now also, but
Even if it's all first half, Big Ben's
you
going to
guys
throw
might
3
have a
touchdowns.
case that they go up big and they just run Connor like they did previously in the season.
That's what I want to think, but Connor has been not doing much
Yeah.
past 2 games.
Yeah, I mean,
But I feel
honestly,
like the past couple of weeks it's been a lot more competitive.
But it shouldn't
well,
be.
not with the Bengals. They just kind of went Chiefs mode and threw the ball the whole game.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Deontay, Claypool, Juju, Connor, I think they're all still must start. Lock
Yeah,
'em in.
you're all starting them.
Bottom 20 or bottom 10 team against the pass. They're all
Yeah.
going to put some points.
Yeah, and even Ebron if you're looking for a tight end.
Yep.
On the other side of the ball, James Robinson, obviously locked in. He's been rock solid running back this season. DJ Chark has been hit or miss. Where did you rank him this week?
I will say
DJ Chark.
I feel better with Jake Lutton at quarterback.
34.
Didn't you?
I got him at
I have
27.
at 34 also. We stole each other's ranks.
I got him at 32.
I'm a little bit more confident than
A
you
little
guys.
bit more biased than us.
Very
Also a
much
little
more
biased. I do have DJ Chark on my fantasy team.
we
But I
already
do
knew that.
But I do think Luton, honestly, he's equal at worst with Minshew as he was playing earlier this season. So
He almost beat the Packers.
yeah, I said equal at worst. So like
That-
I'm taking Luton
disrespect.
right now. I mean, Minshew beat somebody pretty good. I think week 1. I think they beat the Colts. So
I think he did beat the Colts.
you never know.
It was
Um,
week 1.
Yeah, week 1. Anyways,
We're in week 11.
DJ Chark's a flex option. Keelan Cole, desperation flex option. He looked pretty interesting. I mean, he did run back a kick, so he's got that going for him.
Teams touchdown.
But yeah, super desperate. Let's pick this one. Steelers at the Jags.
Steelers.
Sweep Steelers.
I'll get the broom.
If they had Minshew, Matt might have picked the Jags.
Shut the
Easily.
hell up.
Matt loves picking the Jags. Matt loves the Jags.
Matt loves the AFC South. Whatever division has the Texans and the Jags in it.
And the Colts.
And
I hate the
Titans.
Colts.
And
Yeah,
the
you
Titans,
don't like
you
the Colts.
Titans.
I like Derrick Henry.
Yeah, that's the Titans.
All right, next game here is the Lions at the Panthers. Kind of a mediocre game here, a middle of the pack teams. Stafford startable after his best game this season.
I have him ranked at 10, but I like it is a little iffy because of his thumb. I think that he broke thumb or pinky.
I'm still mad at Stafford. I dropped him last week, and then he had the best game of the season. I have him ranked 16 because I'm
We
mad.
effed him. We effed him in the chat.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
I'm still not trusting him though. I have him ranked at 13.
the weapons aren't there.
Galladay should be back.
Exactly. Galladay's still out.
He practiced today or yesterday. And
If
today.
Galladay comes back, it helps, but I'm still not confident.
Yeah, nah.
DeAndre Swift, top 20 for you guys. I mean, he's
Top
got to be
10.
right. Top 10? Is he pushing top 10?
I have number 8.
I have him at 12.
No, I
So-
have him at 12.
Whoa.
You must be a cop.
Yeah, you must be. I
Don't you
actually,
ever disrespect me like
I have him at 5 this week.
I,
What the?
Carolina
La
is
la.
29th against running backs.
What the?
DeAndre Swift is here to play. He's got a very favorable matchup.
Well, I hope he's here to play.
I mean, I think he's really just taken over at this point. AP is still involved, but they want Swift to get as many touches as possible at this point. He's been way more efficient. So
They've had the old
Top 5 for
bull,
me.
now they want the young calf.
Okay.
The young,
the
bull.
young calf,
Q-
here he goes.
Q wouldn't understand that because he doesn't watch Will Ferrell movies.
Yeah, he thinks he's not funny.
Kevin James over Will Ferrell. And
Wow,
You're
bad
an
take.
idiot.
Such a bad
You're an
take.
idiot.
Yo, kick
That
him out of the
That's a
Zoom.
worse take than mixing over D Hop.
That is. That is.
That is.
So I'm just trying to get his ass.
It's like, please take it on you. All right. Anyways,
Let's move on.
we're still on the lines here with Marvin Jones just because he's been so interesting. Is he in your top 30 this week?
No, because Galladay is back.
He's at 38.
I didn't rank Galladay. Wasn't sure if he was going to be back. If he does come back, obviously, I think he's top 20, but I have Marvin Jones 35th.
If Galladay plays, I have him ranked at 14.
Yeah,
if
Galladay's
Ga-
must
yeah.
start if you have him.
Yeah, easily.
And Marvin
Yeah.
Jones, flex play, who's been consistent. You hope he stays consistent. Tough to trust, though. On the other side of the ball, Mike Davis is must start with Christian McCaffrey out again, most likely. Other than that, DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson, where did you rank them in terms of closeness as they've been kind of bouncing up and down your ranks week after week?
And
I got Robbie 21, DJ 22. I just think this is just a bad Lions defense. I think this is actually going to be a pretty high scoring game. So I like them both. Even
Robbie-
if PJ Walker plays
Robbie at
quarterback.
15, Moore at like 27.
Yeah.
I hate that sometimes I'll call players by their first name and other by
And then
their
I
last
can't
name.
find it.
Yeah.
I
I'm
do
looking
the
for
same
Robbie.
thing. I do the same thing, but I have Robbie at 16, DJ Moore at 27, and also an interesting name is Curtis Samuel. I have at 34.
I have him at
Curtis Samuel-
32.
I have Curtis Samuel 2 spots behind Moore, and if Mike Davis wasn't to play because of an injury as well, I'd plug. in Curtis
I
Samuel.
would, yeah.
Yeah, I would too. I would definitely like Curtis Samuel, but it looks like he's going to play through this dislocated finger. So Mike Davis should be fine. Let's pick this one. Lions at the Panthers. It should be interesting. Who you got?
Lions.
Taking the Lions.
Carolina, baby. Panthers.
Let's go, Sean.
Carolina
Boy.
Owls.
Carolina Owls. All right,
They
let's
have
move
their
on.
tight end. They have a tight end who's also from Temple too. He scored last week.
They have like 6 Temple players. It's insane.
They won for every position.
Yeah, there's a guy on the I forget his name, but he
The
was like,
cornerback too, right?
he was like, you can't win games in the NFL with that many Temple players, and I was like, stop the hate. I was
They're gonna
mad.
sign Sean next.
They should. I'd be a nice
Long
slot
snapper.
receiver.
You would get
Imagine-
hurt first play.
A linebacker hits me over the middle, I'd crumble into glass.
You better hope he falls head first.
You'd be
into the end zone.
paralyzed.
Yeah, I would die. I literally might die. All right, the next one here is the Patriots at the Texans. Is Cam Newton back, T-Gots?
No, next.
Why do you ask T-Gods of all people?
I got him in the top 10 this week. I got him at 10. Another
Oh,
favorable
man.
matchup. Cam is looking decent.
Yeah, I have Cam at 9. I mean, he's bound to run one in. Jacoby Myers has looked good, so his supporting cast isn't all that horrible. I mean, he throws directs out of the backfield. So,
You have him at
there's-
9. Who do you have at 10? Who do you have at 10?
Matt Ryan.
You'd rather start Cam over Matt Ryan? Honestly?
I have Matt Ryan over Cam
Okay,
personally.
that's what I thought. That's what I
I have
thought.
Matt
You have
Ryan
him
at 9.
you have him
Cam
at
at
9 for no reason.
I have Cam
There's
over
potential
Burrow.
there.
Anyways, T-Gods is
Next.
not a Cam fan, as we know. So let's just move on. Damian Harris, Rex Burkhead. This backfield's a little bit interesting. How did you rank those guys? Who do you like more?
Harris over Burkhead by 5 spots. I
I
like
have-
Harris's volume and the yards that he's been getting over games.
Yeah. I feel like he has, as strange as it sounds, he has the most consistent volume, even though it's only really in the running game. But I mean, he's definitely the most consistent running back out of that backfield. I have Harris 25, Burkhead 28, because Burkhead always has that wild card effect where he could just score at any time.
Yeah, agree. I like Harris a little bit more as well. I have Harris at 21, Burkhead 30. So Harris, more upside. You hope he falls into the end zone. Cam might steal that from him, but I don't think Burkhead's touchdowns continue.
My
Jacoby Myers has been interesting. Did he crack your top 30 with the consistency?
26 confident.
Ooh,
Wow.
with confidence with Cam? Are you confident?
Oh, this
Whoa.
man, hypocrite.
I got Myers at 34, so I'm actually less confident.
Yeah,
I just think there's some guys I like better. that might just be a little bit more consistent. But if you have Myers, he's definitely worth a flex start right now with his with the games he's had the past few weeks.
Easily. And the volume's still going to be there.
Yep. For the Texans, Deshaun Watson and Will Fuller are must start. Is Cooks also a must start?
He still put up a pretty good game. He'd like 13 something.
Well, they also played in the Wind Bowl, so
Yeah.
you can obviously kind of not count that game.
There's been a couple win bowls this
Yeah.
year. All
It's
with the Browns.
Yeah, the Browns. Unfortunate for the Browns. Fantasy owners has not been great. Aside from like their running backs have been solid. But yeah, I think Brandon Cooks is still top 30 option flex that you're probably starting. You probably don't have anyone with more upside than him. So
Yeah.
I like Cooks.
I have him at 24. I have him right outside of my wide receiver 2 range.
Definitely start Cooks if you have them. Duke Johnson, on the other hand, had a pretty bad game last week, even in the Wind Bowl where you would hope he would run more.
Probably blew away. He's so small.
Did he crack your top 20 again this week?
I have
him
17.
20?
I got him at 16.
The last pod, 100% of running back touches. He had them. 95% of the snaps he was there. Like he has to produce in a game where the wind's not blowing people's clothes off.
Mhm. And the Patriots defense has not been the Patriots defense of old. So
Yeah.
I feel fine starting Duke Johnson.
Where did Gilmore go?
He's just hurt.
Hurt.
Okay.
Let's pick this one. Patriots at the Texans. Who do you got? I
Texans.
Yeah, I'm going Texans.
think we're sweeping. I got the Texans too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a surprising sweep.
I thought you guys were going to take the Patriots. They won. They beat the Ravens. Big win. I think they fall back to like scary territory.
Yeah.
Yep.
Texans offense is way too high powered too.
Yeah. I think they have a big game this week. Titans at the Ravens. This should be a pretty interesting game. It's a tough matchup for the Titans. I'm probably avoiding most of them if I can. The only ones that I would really trust and be confident in would be AJ Brown and Derrick Henry. How about you guys?
I
Fair enough for
agree.
me.
That and I don't have Derrick Henry in my top 5 because he has like shown some sort of setback when he's playing against good defenses. But I mean, he's still putting up points. Just they're stopping him sometimes.
The volume's always there.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I mean, he's going to get the touches. Obviously, he doesn't really catch the ball out of the backfield, which hurts him a lot in PPR. But, I mean, if
I'm
you
still
got
starting him.
yeah, you're starting him regardless.
I got him at 3, so I think he just scores touchdowns in this game that he hasn't. So Henry should be fine. AJ Brown should be fine. Other than that, you're looking at Jonnu and Corey Davis. They're risky at best.
Yeah.
So I don't
Look
feel
for other
confident in them.
options if possible.
Stay
And
away.
definitely stay away from Tanny too this week. Do not start
Mhm.
Tannehill in this tough matchup. On the other side of the ball, Lamar Miller still must start
Lamar Miller?
reluctantly. I mean, not Lamar Miller. Lamar Jackson still must start reluctantly.
Yeah, he's number 6. I mean,
I have him at
just-
number 8.
we've talked fantasy quarterbacks who can run are always going to be extremely valuable.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
especially in obviously 4-point passing touchdown leagues. If Lamar scores a rushing touchdown, helps you out a lot.
Yeah.
You're starting Lamar, you're starting Mark Andrews, and other than that, I think I might be avoiding all
Yes,
Ravens.
You're avoiding them all.
Yep.
Running backs, no, maybe. Dobbins still has the most upside, but he's not doing anything. So don't do it.
Don't
Don't do it. Do not.
Don't do it.
If
Hey,
you're feeling
nobody.
cute,
No,
if
do
you're
not-
feeling cute,
No, no, no,
Willie
no.
Snead, baby, Willie Snead, hop on the Willie Snead train.
I'd
Okay.
rather start Duvernay.
I would
Pick
not
up.
rather. Willie Snead, 2 touchdowns last week, at least 4 catches in each of the last 3 games, and he's getting his target share up as well. Looks like he's going to be the number 1 wide receiver for them.
You're
Hey,
making
could
sense.
be.
feeling cute.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't start
Don't
Willie
do
Snead though.
Don't do it.
He's
Don't
worth
do
an
it.
ad if you're desperate.
Don't do it.
All right, pick this one. Titans at the Ravens. Who you got?
Titans.
Titans.
Wow. Oh my God. We are all on the same page this week. I got the Titans too.
Sweeping
Seahawks?
on them. Sweeping on them.
Damn.
I thought someone's gonna take the Ravens. Come on, guys. Take the Ravens and fall lower.
Do you any of you say the second T in Titans when you say Titans?
Yeah,
I feel like
Titans.
I feel like
Titans.
I say Titans.
I say Titans like I'm tightening something.
You just said the
Ions.
second T.
Yeah, you didn't say the you said Titans.
Titans.
That's how I say it.
Taking the Titans.
Tennessee Titans.
Titans.
Well, don't say it like
Lawrence
Shut the hell up.
Lawrence Tynes.
Stop.
All right, next game here is the Eagles at the Browns.
Ugh.
Is Wentz startable despite this
That
slump
sounds
that
like
he's
where
been in?
No, don't.
this is where we made up the sweep. I
Yeah,
think
I ain't doing it.
I have him number 15 this week.
I have him at
Yeah.
12, and I'd feel too high on that. So Wentz is risky, but they're gonna have to throw. Brown secondary is not that great.
Yeah,
That's the only thing you would do, but
he's gonna be
it's
running
scary.
away from Miles Garrett the whole game. As long as he can get the ball out of his hand, I'm
Miles
sure
Garrett's scary.
he'll put some points up.
As long as he doesn't get
Hopefully-
hit in the head with a helmet.
Yo, I was just about to say Carson Wentz needs to avoid the helmet.
Hopefully,
at
he
all
hits him
costs.
with the helmet.
That would be
I-
gangster.
That would be gangster. I don't know if I'm for all this violence, but Miles Sanders must start. Dallas Goedert, pretty much a must start with the tight ends that are out there. He's got a lot of upside. What's your confidence in Travis Fulgham after a down game?
I have more confidence
Start
in
him.
Jeffrey.
Well, obviously,
Easy.
you stop
Yeah.
mentioning Alshon Jeffrey. Is one target this season.
One target a game sounds.
Fulgham
like a good-
snuck into my top 30 still. I have him at 29. I think he's a flex option right now.
Yeah. I feel like I should have him ranked a lot higher. I have him at 33. I should have him in my top 30, but I definitely have a lot of confidence in him. He's going to get a fair share of the targets this week.
Do you feel worse about him if Ertz comes back? I feel like we would have
Yes.
known by now if Ertz
Yeah.
would come back.
Ertz isn't coming back most likely
Yeah,
though. I
but-
feel like. I think he needs another week to get back into practice.
Learn how to break a tackle.
That too.
That's not
Never.
happening.
He will never learn. Ever.
Yeah, no. On the other side of the ball, Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt locked in. Jarvis Landry.
Darius
Not-
Slay is going
Darius Slay is going to be on him. So
more non-existent.
Yeah,
than he
no
already is.
thanks.
yeah, Browns are going to win this game, but I think it's going to be a lot of running even against the tough run Eagles run D.
Do you know who their quarterback is?
Well, maybe not win this game because I think I'm taking the Eagles. Who you guys taking? Pick them.
I'm taking the Eagles.
I'm taking the Eagles.
I've been so down on the Eagles that I just like mentally thought they were going to lose, but I'm still
Well,
taking them.
Yeah,
I'm still taking the
you
Eagles.
jinxed us.
No, I didn't. We're winning. We're winning
Baker
this game.
Mayfield is the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns.
We're winning with flying colors.
Yeah, Darius Slay pick 6, speaking it into existence.
Doug
play of the
Peterson
game.
running the ball works, so do it more.
Yeah, we need Doug Peterson to run the ball.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Back in his quarterback days. right.
Jesus.
All right, next game here. Falcons at the Saints.
Imagine having him in fantasy.
Horrible. He was not good. Julio Jones must start. Calvin Ridley must start if he's healthy. And Todd Gurley, you're obviously starting too. Probably don't have a better option. Matt Ryan. Is he in your top 10 this
Number
week
8.
against the Saints?
In there.
We did
Saints?
mention him a little bit ago here. I got him at 9. So
Saints secondary is kind of good though. I feel like they've
Malcolm
come alive.
Jenkins is
Yeah,
good.
that's all I
That's
think
about
about
it.
they got Lattimore too. He's pretty solid.
He's all right. I feel like he hasn't been as good as he
Yeah.
has been in the past.
He's
Only
dominant
against Mike
against
Evans.
Mike Evans, yeah.
He's healthy just for those 2 games.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Other than that,
That's his only goal in life is to lock down
Undertaker
Mike
gift.
Evans.
that's pretty much it for the Falcons side of the ball. On the other side, Jameis Winston, quarterback fill in this week.
14.
14 as well.
I'm
I
at
think
16.
I'm feeling good about Jameis.
Over under 2 picks.
over.
I'm gonna say under.
I'm saying
I bet
under.
they play
think he
very
fumbles.
safe with him.
1 pick, 1 fumble.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Remember he got
That's fair
sacked
enough.
by a ghost at Florida State? Like, he's a strange
Oh.
dude.
He got tackled by Manti Te'o's.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's a viable start if you're looking for someone or if you want somebody that has upside. He could definitely air it out against his Falcons secondary. So that could happen. Kamara's must start. You're probably still must starting Michael Thomas until like it looks super bleak, especially with Winston. He's going to be able to air it out. Any other Saints wide receivers, pass catchers other than them?
Q,
Eh.
say it. there
Taysom
it is.
Hill?
There it is.
Taysom Hill over Jared Cook.
No.
No. I'd start Emmanuel Sanders as a risky flex at best, but that's it.
I thought I had
Yeah,
Taysom Hill ranked
I
over.
forgot about Sandy.
Yeah, Sandy's like a 40-ish wide receiver. I don't even know where I ranked him, but he's around that area. So let's pick this one. Falcons at the Saints. Who you got?
Falcons.
I thought I was going to be the only one picking the Falcons.
I like Jameis in this game, but I also
Saints.
like him throwing some interceptions.
I'm not getting cute. Saints.
Taking the Saints.
It's not even cute.
Falcons, dude, they stink, man. They're going to
They-
choke somehow.
They put some games together so far.
But they have a starting quarterback.
Okay.
Winston would be a starter on some teams right now.
He'd be a
So-
starter on the
No
Jags.
cap.
Are you picking the Saints if Taysom Hill's the quarterback?
Probably they'll make some crazy offense.
I don't know.
Please stop.
I don't know.
Falcons defense is so bad, man. Kamara's going to have like
Horrible.
90,000
Oh.
yards this game.
So is Taysom Hill.
No, he's not. Stop bringing up Taysom Hill. Next game.
Think
Bengals
of
at the
run and
football
throw.
team.
Yikes.
Joe Burrow bounce back?
No, he's gonna get tackled by Chase Young like 50 times this game.
I think he bounces back. I got him at 11. If Matt Stafford could put up 30 points on them, Joe Burrow can get at least 20.
Yeah, because they're the same quarterback,
They're not the same quarterback, but it's the same defense.
not the same offense.
I mean,
I didn't say he was going to get 31 too because they're the exact same build. Said he can get at least 20. He's a solid option.
I have Burrow at
Yeah.
13.
I'd Burrow at 11. I like his weapons against that defense.
Yeah, Burrow startable. Mixon, if he plays, you're starting him. If not, Gio Bernard's starting, and you're starting him too. So either way, whatever Bengals running back is still playing, you're starting. And Tyler Boyd and Higgins, are they both must start at this point? They've both been rock solid the past at least like 6-7 weeks.
For surely.
I'm
Oh,
still kind
shut-
of sleeping on Higgins, but I guess I just have not realized yet his talent. Like I know he's good.
Higgins is good. Like
Yeah, he is.
he's not like okay, like he's good.
He's good. I have Boyd 13, T. Higgins at 21. So both wide receiver 2 range.
Yeah.
After the first 2 games, he has not had less than 10 fantasy points. He's been rock solid. Keep starting Higgins. On the other side of the ball, Antonio Gibson and McLaurin are pretty much locked in, must starts. You're starting them. JD McKissick also must start at this point.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'd say
I have
so.
18. He's like we talked. He could be a possible like wide receiver type position.
Yeah, that involvement in the passing game, especially in PPR leagues. I mean, you can't deny that.
Out of
Can't-
all of the running back backfields, probably the football team might have been the last, I think, would have 2 fantasy relevant running backs that you can start as like top 20 running backs.
Right.
Like
It's
a
so
top
weird.
10 duo.
I mean,
I don't know at the top of my head, but I feel like they could be like a top 10 fantasy duo.
Who?
The football team.
Oh, both of them? Yeah.
Yeah.
Top 10.
Mouth cue.
Yeah,
Almost
I know.
slipped out. It almost slipped out.
He said red. I wanted it.
Right,
right.
football team.
All right, let's pick this one. Bengals at the football team. Who do you got?
Bengals.
Bengals.
Yeah, I'm going Bengals.
Do you got Alex Smith?
Football team? It's a football team. They got to be good at football, right?
Football team's home.
Did I do it?
Yeah, Matt. Football team's home, right?
Did I do it?
Home field matters.
Home field.
Okay, aside from the fans, it still is way more comfortable playing your own home stadium than traveling on the road.
I'd
Cincinnati
rather
is-
travel. New scenery. I'd be like, yo, I'm
Right.
about to ball out in this nice ass stadium with no fans.
Who you taking, T-Gods?
Hey,
You won't?
Can't. I can't.
He's too scared of that lead. He's like, I just need to hold the lead.
I need the lead.
All right. Next game here is the Jets at the Chargers. Are you starting any Jets?
Crowder if healthy.
Even if Crowder's healthy?
Guess
guess.
Perryman if Flacco's the quarterback. it
if
looks
he's
like
healthy, I mean, both of them are banged up, so it's like,
Yeah, I said if so, I'd probably start Crowder. If you have better options, I would not be afraid to bench him though. Perryman and Mims are like
Barrios.
dart throw flex plays.
yeah, Barrios,
Barrios
irrelevant.
only if Crowder is out. So
Barrios
no.
only if everyone is out.
yeah, if he's the only receiver.
Yeah, no defense on the other side. All right. On to the more relevant team here, the Chargers. Keenan and Herbert are must start at this point. Probably Hunter Henry also, depending on your tight end options.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, Kalen Balazs. The Balazs Barrage.
Bellagio.
Bellagio.
I like that.
Is he relevant now? Top 25?
20.
Where'd you rank him?
19.
Got him at 23.
3.
2, 3.
Yeah. I actually have him
mean-
at 27, so I might be a little lower than you guys, but I do
Such
like his
a
upside.
hater.
Kelly's fading. Pope is. I don't. Pope had that one good game, half of a game, and
Yeah, where he came out of the woodwork and then
he
went
got
right
knocked
back.
out.
Right back.
Yeah, he really did not get involved at all last week coming back. So it's looking like the Balaj show, the Balaj barrage. Yeah, start Kalen Balaj if you picked him up off waivers. He's a decent option. Other than that, I
We're all
think it's
taking the
safe to
Jets,
say
right?
we're all taking the Chargers.
Oh, yeah,
You
we're all
can have
taking
the
the
Jets
Chargers.
if you want. I'm taking the Chargers.
I can't believe
I'm-
I picked the Jets.
The Jets
once this
Jets
year.
might win a game. Could it be this week?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
no,
Have
no
they played the-
chance.
I don't think the Jets will win a game
I
this
bet
year.
my whole bank account on this game.
I haven't looked at their schedule, but I'm
Do they
taking
play
the
the
Chargers.
Patriots again, or have they played them twice already?
I think they play them again.
They're not
Well-
going to beat the Patriots,
I'll give them another
They
chance.
almost did.
Yeah.
but they're not gonna.
Yeah, probably not.
Who would have thought that the one time I picked the Jets, it's against the Patriots?
Yeah, I would have never guessed that in the
It
beginning
was.
of the season.
It looked possible.
All right. Next, the next game here is the Dolphins at the Broncos. The Dolphins are hot. Is Tua startable?
No. This team is like ran by their
No.
defense right now.
Yeah, I like Tua. Like watching him play is fun, but I don't think he's necessarily fantasy relevant just yet. I got him at 15. So
Yeah,
Uh,
I have him right there with you at 15.
If you could pick IDB players, there's just one player on the defense and the special teams, this long hair, white guy on the Dolphins defense who had a return touchdown, fumbled touchdown on a punt block, ran it back for a touchdown. Then he had like a sack or something.
This is the dude with the funny name.
Yeah, he has a funny name.
I don't know his name.
Bro,
Q, you know what's crazy?
We're
We
not
don't
playing.
play IDP.
that is crazy. That is really crazy, though.
Yeah, that is crazy. I mean, we don't play IDP. Some people do out there. So if you want a IDP podcast, say so in the chat. Q will start one himself. He loves IDP.
I'm gonna start my own podcast.
He'll start his own league. You guys can join, but IDP, not for me. At least not yet.
for me.
My brain hasn't evolved that much in fantasy.
No.
Anyways, Ahmed rank after a decent week. Where do you got him?
26.
20s. Yo, that's crazy.
I got him at 31.
29.
I think he's a decent running back option, especially if you're desperate, like pick him up off waivers, just plug him in. Broncos run defense isn't that awful, but isn't that great. So I think
I
he's
mean,
viable.
Yeah. As long as that Broncos defense doesn't have Von Miller, your running back should be at least okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Bradley
Right.
Chubb's still there, so
Yeah, Bradley Chubb's decent, but
All right,
yeah.
his name is Andrew Van Ginkel,
Van Ginkel. That's it. Van Ginkel. I was
He's
looking
nice.
for it.
and he is
Oh my
he's
God.
kind of weird looking.
Van Ginkel.
All right. Well, Ahmed's startable. Van Ginkel, if you're playing IDP, pick him up.
I'd love
Uh,
to know how that works. Like, can you just scoop any defensive player?
Yeah, you can. I have played a league way back when. It's very weird. I don't like it.
Sean was
th-
probably like 12. Like, who are these guys?
I was picking up like cornerbacks that I had in Madden. Like, I don't know, dude. Anyways, is Devontae Parker still top 30 even with the struggles?
Probably not.
Nah.
Oh, he's at 38.
30
Oh, actually, I lied.
32 for me.
I have him at
I
29.
have him at 28.
Okay, so you guys are a little
28.
bit higher. You guys love Devontae Parker.
Sorry, I meant 8.
He's
Now
good.
he's still got the upside, and the Broncos defense isn't that great, so I respect it. I'm not too far below you guys. He's definitely viable. On the other side of the ball, it's getting ugly for the Broncos right now. Melv downgraded outside your top 25 this week.
Most definitely.
Send him to court.
Got him at 26,
I'm
so
at
right outside my top
29.
25. He's a desperation RB2 right now. He's scary. I probably should have ranked him lower. I'd probably rather start Ahmed and like
Remember he
Balaj
was
over
good?
him.
Remember Melv was like top 5.
Bro, he used to be so like I like
He was
Melv.
solid.
Like I like Melv as a player. Sucks.
Too. Dolphins
that he
defense is
sucks.
also pretty decent. So
Best running back on the Chargers in the last 10 years.
I mean,
Danny
you
Woodhead.
got to take that Phillip Rivers effect into account. He's just king dump off. And I mean, that's where Eckler made all his money. Danny Woodhead, Melvin Gordon was catching passes.
Woodhead.
LT.
So-
LT already.
Loved
Had the
me some
name
Danny
before.
Woodhead. Anyways,
Now just
LT
being
was
Kelvin.
probably playing with like Drew Bledsoe.
Drew Brees.
okay. So off topic. Anyways, Noah Fant. Is he still a top 10 option for you guys despite struggles, injuries, yada, yada, yada?
Got him
Yeah,
at number.
I have number 12.
me too. I'm at number 10.
Not fantastic.
Well, I mean, there's no other fantastic options. So
I'm taking the Gesicki and Hooper over him if we're going from 11 and 10.
I don't know about Kasicki. I got
Hooper.
Gesicki.
taking Hooper over him either.
I thought
Hooper
Kasicki
against
would
the
be
Eagles D?
bounce back last week. It did not happen. Hooper, yeah. Kasicki. Well, actually, I don't even think I ranked Hooper over him. I still have Fant top 10, so
Yeah.
I like Fant. Other than that, on this team, Judy, flex option, and anyone else is a dart throw. So let's pick this one. Dolphins at the Broncos. Who do you got?
Dolphins.
Fins.
Miami, baby. About to be
They're-
7-3 after this
That's
game.
disgusting.
Are they a 7-3 team though?
Yeah,
No. They'll probably get blown out first round.
they're winning this game. They're making the
Oh,
playoffs.
the playoffs. I'm saying they'll probably lose. They'll play like the Chiefs or
Especially
something.
with 7 teams, they got to make it. I don't know what their schedule looks like, but
I want to take the Broncos, but I can't do it. I'm a
Drew
Broncos
Lock's
fan.
banged up too.
You like that lead too much.
Whoever has T-Guts for Pollyanna. Broncos
All right,
jersey.
we all take
No,
the
do not get me
Dolphins.
Broncos jersey, please.
Do we all take the
Melvin
Dolphins?
Gordon.
Yes, we all
Yeah.
took the Dolphins, Sean.
All right, next one.
You
here.
may proceed.
Cowboys at the Vikings. So on the Cowboys side of the ball, Zeke, if he plays, if not Pollard, probably still must start in most leagues. Keep rolling them out there as bad as it has been. Amari Cooper, is he top 25 for you guys with Andy Dalton back at the helm?
You're definitely feeling better. I have him at 32, but I'm feeling a lot better, obviously, with Andy Dalton throwing.
Yeah, I
the
got him at
ball.
24. I'm back in on Amari Cooper. He's still solid.
I got him
I
at
have
29.
30.
Yeah, so you guys are a little bit lower. He's definitely more of a flex than a wide receiver 2, but he still has that upside to push into the wide receiver 2 territory with if Dalton looks like he has in the past occasionally.
Yeah, in the past occasionally.
He had that one season where he was like elite. But
Yeah, he's like
anyways,
top 5.
That's where you got the nickname the Red Rocket.
Red Rifle.
Red Rifle, sorry.
they're definitely not a red rocket.
Sean,
Um,
you nasty.
CD Lamb, flex
Oh.
option at best. No confidence in him right now. As good
You
as he
guys
was.
all love him.
I'd rather start.
I
Michael
love
Gallup.
CD. I do. I love CD. But
I'd still rather start CD than Gallup, but I don't like either of them.
Yeah, CD's nuts.
For the Vikings, Dalvin Cook, Adam Thielen must start. Justin Jefferson
I
also
think I'm
must
gonna
start.
bench him.
Yeah,
Wide receiver 2
Yeah,
territory there. for
I
Justin
dropped
Jefferson.
him. Dropped him.
He's
I didn't
currently ranked
It's all right.
15.
that was before he was established.
No, I dropped him like last week. Oh,
Shut up. Justin Jefferson, I got him at 23, so I think he's right in that wide receiver 2 fringe.
25. Start him.
Yep.
Start him. Start him. Too much upside
him.
to really bench him.
Start him.
Yep. Vikings sweep. Don't even ask. Move on.
Vikings.
I bet it'll be close.
Let's go
though, 'cause
down!
'cause Kirk sucks.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be close. I actually thought about the Cowboys, but I was like, nah.
I'm not
NFC East
picking
is
Hell
bad.
no.
Vikings.
You really, bro? Dalvin Cook will score 4 touchdowns this week.
7 touchdowns.
Oh my God! Please.
All right, Packers at the Colts. Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones. Don't overthink it. Alan Lazard. Is he a flex if he plays? Is he getting interesting as he works back to playing?
Not in this matchup. I mean, if they were playing like anybody else aside from the Colts, I would consider starting him. But first game back against the best secondary in the league, I'll take a hard pass on that one.
Said it great.
Perfect, Matt.
Greatly.
MVS dart throw if you're feeling daring. Let's move on to the Colts. Naheem Hines over Jonathan Taylor this week in your ranks?
Yes, sir.
Very much so.
2
I
spots
like it.
ahead.
I like it. I actually am a little bit further apart. I think I have Naeem Hines at 22. Jonathan Taylor outside my top 30 for the first time this season, 32.
At 30.
Yeah.
This running back core is gonna be scary coming into next year because like Marlon Mack will be back. I don't know with.
I
who's
think they're
be
going to
there,
make
but
moves. I don't think they're going to have all the running backs that they have this year.
if
Yeah.
they should. They should just.
I
keep
think
him
they'll
on.
probably move on from Marlon Mack after that injury,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Oh, right,
unless-
it is contract year for him.
Yeah. So I think
Was
he'll
a
get
1,000-yard
signed somewhere
rusher,
else.
Yeah. He's
Marlon
Not
Mack's
bad.
solid.
It is,
Somebody
it is
keep on him.
unfortunate. He looked good before he got hurt.
Somebody will remember that.
Yeah, he's a pretty solid running back. But yeah, Hines over Taylor. If you have both, I still trust Hines. He just has more upside. Taylor's been fading. Any other Colts players, pass catchers?
Maybe Pittman.
I said
This-
Pittman last week, and you guys laughed at me. You said no, move on, no.
I didn't
Pittman-
laugh. I wasn't here.
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys wasn't here. That's fair.
I did
Those
laugh though
two.
behind the scenes. I did laugh at you.
Pittman is a good wide receiver. I mean, he's got upside. He's a rookie, so you never know. But I'm still not trusting him. I think he's a desperation flex still.
I mean, I think that as good as the Colts defense is, I think they're going to have to keep up with the Packers. So, I mean, Ty might have his best game this
No.
season.
No,
Is that hard to do?
Maybe.
It's like
it's
7
more than like
points?
12 points.
Yeah,
Oh,
he only
that
needs like
sounds
double
hard.
digits. So
He's not getting 12. Ty sucks. F's in the chat for Ty like 5
I've
weeks
seen the
ago.
chat. I can't
I-
disagree with it.
we need
He
to watch
sucks.
the last,
But it's
pod
worth a
because
thought.
I made a bet with somebody that somebody would score. Remember, I bet you each 250.
It was
Well, then-
5.
Yeah, but I know that
Oh,
you
yeah.
took it. I don't remember what it was. I will have to watch it again.
I don't remember what
I
it
think
was
I
either.
won.
No
It had to
way.
be something Gronk related.
Well, whatever it was, I remember I passed that bet on to Sean.
Yeah, it was
I
on
didn't
me.
win
So.
250.
All right, let's pick this one. Packers at the Colts. Who do you got?
Packers.
Packers. Go Pack,
Packers.
go.
Packers as well. I picked the Colts last week. I was happy, but I don't think they win twice in a row. And big matchups. Philip Rivers, can't bet on them that much.
Or
All
no.
right. Chiefs at the Raiders. Raiders won this matchup last time. Start on the Chiefs side of the ball, though. Mahomes, Tyreek, Kelsey, must start. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, still probably
You're
must start.
starting because Le'Veon faded himself out.
Yeah, Le'Veon. I mean, he might get more involved after this bye week. You never know with Andy Reid, but I still think he likes CEH better. I still like his passing game involvement. I just think he's currently the better running back right now. So
Yeah.
I'm avoiding Le'Veon Bell until proven otherwise.
Until further notice.
Yeah. Other than that, for the Chiefs, I mean, if you're feeling daring, the whole Raiders defense might be out because of COVID. So Sammy Watkins might be back this week. Mecole Hardman as well.
Is he
Desperation
back?
flexes. Yeah, Sammy Watkins should be back this week. I think he's back at practice. Definitely monitor that till Friday though, but he could be back. On the other side, Jacobs and Waller must start, no doubt. Keep
I don't
plugging them in.
know if you want to get into like you can really go into this, but like Devontae Booker was he's been kind of on the scene.
Yeah, I did see that too. He had a couple. I think he had 2 touchdowns last week, right? Like
Yeah, he
late.
did.
It's like a game script thing, I think.
Yeah, I mean they've been up in a couple of games here, and he's just been kind of like a vulture for Josh Jacobs' touchdowns and work. He has 3
Yeah.
touchdowns the last 2 weeks, so there's no passing game involvement for him. So I don't. He's a very desperate touchdown dependent running back right now, but he's interesting if you're
Oof.
feeling daring.
Aguilar had a 1-point game on a regular weather day. Peace out.
Aguilar stinks. I think I'm avoiding everyone else in this offense. Even Derek Carr, he struggled. So Jacobs and Waller, and that's about it for me.
I just like the possibility of a shootout for the Raiders
Yeah.
receivers.
Yeah, that would be it. You're hoping that Ruggs catches a deep one or Aguilar, whoever you end up starting. I think they're all like dart
Did the
throws.
Chiefs meet their
Yeah.
match?
Yeah, pick this one. Chiefs. I'm taking Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Chiefs don't
No
lose to
way
the
that they
Raiders
lose to the
twice.
Raiders.
There's no
Twice.
chance. There's no
No.
chance.
No shot. No shot at all.
John Gruden.
Fuck him.
All right, last
Who do to you?
last game of the week. Rams at the Buccaneers. This one might be the most
is a good
interesting.
one.
Should be a good
Aside
Monday
from
night game.
Thursday night.
Yeah, Thursday
think
and
that's-
Monday. Good games this week.
Fine.
Sunday, it's all right. Sunday's all right. But Sunday's Sunday. There's so many games you're happy.
Sunday is
Yeah,
all
right.
Chiefs Raiders.
Why are you so hyped for Chiefs Raiders?
Right.
'Cause The Raiders won.
The Raiders
first
won last time.
Okay, but the Raiders are gonna get pooped on this time.
All right.
Anyways. Well,
Derek
their
Carr,
whole
Mahomes.
defense is on COVID IR. Mahomes might throw
Well,
17 touchdowns.
They could still
could
if they
play.
continue to test negative.
But if another positive test comes up, that Raiders defense is scary.
They also might test negative for being good at football. So
Raiders defense is scary if they all have COVID.
Infections. All right. Hope all players stay healthy. Anyways, for the Buccaneers, Brady top 10 after a pretty solid game against Panthers.
Brady top 11. Top
Yeah.
11.
I said Brady at 13. I'm just like, I don't know. The Rams defense is good. Scare me a little bit. That's all.
I have him at 12.
They just shut down Russell Wilson. So
Yeah.
He
they
does have more weapons than Russell Wilson.
yeah, that's true.
a little bit.
A little bit.
I mean, Metcalf and Lockett really isn't
He was
that
like
bad. I mean,
wouldn't
he
say-
gets Gronk and AB. So like, yeah, he has more, but like,
And Mike Evans and Chris Godwin.
oh, I know, but I'm saying like Mike Evans, Chris Godwin compares to actually worse than Lockett, Metcalf.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Chop,
What about
you-
Scotty Miller though?
David Moore though?
David Moore. AB,
He had, like,
AB,
3.
AB.
Yeah, AB's down here, right? No, I'm just kidding. AB's over
Right,
here.
right.
Bad
Rob
take. Bad
Gronkowski.
take.
Jesus.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Old tight ends too. But yeah, Gronk's better right now.
Way better than Greg Olson.
Greg Olson stinks.
I love Greg Olson.
Yeah, I
I
love
think
Greg
he's
Olson too.
deteriorating. on
Either
the
way,
field.
You're probably starting Brady if you have him, but just temper expectations a little bit. The Rams defense has been pretty solid.
Ramsey Island.
Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette. Interesting here. How high above Fournette do you have Ronald Jones right now?
Wait, bold of you to assume.
Yeah, why are you assuming that?
Okay, tell me I'm wrong.
I do a Ronald Jones over Fournette. By
Then
4 spots.
exactly.
Yeah,
He had the way bigger game. You can't rank Fournette over him heading
I
into this
can,
game.
and I'm
He
about
could.
to.
Fournette could be better, but I rank Ronald Jones 20, Fournette 28. So
Yeah.
both RB2, RB3, like plug them in. I like Jones more.
Sean, don't ask us our ranks anymore. How about you just assume them for the rest?
Okay,
of
I'll
the
just
season?
assume them. Godwin and
even gonna do
Evans.
anything.
We went over the last pod about assuming. So
Godwin and Evans, low wide receiver twos, high flex play, 20 to 30 range
27,
right now.
28 for both of them. Godwin, 1 spot ahead.
Yep, 25, 26 for me. Godwin,
And
1 spot
AB.
ahead.
38. Top
38.
Godwin.
I'm with you.
23,
I got
Mike
AB.
Evans,
I got AB at
26.
37.
Oh, AB. That's what.
I have AB at 36.
What do you have AD at?
Me?
Yeah, I
Number one.
still just don't trust Antonio Brown. I just don't know how much volume he's still going to continue to get, but he was pretty solid last week. He was involved, so it's a good sign to see if you found him on waivers.
Too much news coming out about him though.
Oh yeah, a little bit too much news, but it's cleared right now, so
Tables, ladders, and chairs.
stay
Ooh.
calm for now. Other than that, Gronk must start
Yep.
among all these tight ends.
Ooh,
Keep
that
rolling
was
them out
cute.
there. As much as I don't like Gronk, because I still think he's touchdown dependent, so is every other tight end. So Gronk, no doubt, keep starting him. On the other side of the ball, Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp. You're obviously starting them too. Wide receiver 2, flexish range. Even if they've struggled a bit, you still got to keep rolling them out there. Especially in this game, we just saw Robbie Anderson and DJ Moore both have solid productive. Actually, Robbie Anderson struggled a little bit, but DJ Moore had a good game. And the last time they played DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson had good games. Wide receivers have been able to move the ball a bit against the Bucs. So I think Woods and Kupp are going to have to be involved to stay involved in this game.
Yep.
Avoid the Rams backfield again. It's looking
Yes.
like a carousel.
It's like 1 week we know what's going on, the next week we don't. Well, it's
Honestly,
like
it
that
was-
with a
We
lot
don't know what's going on ever.
I don't
it
think
was-
Sean McVay knows what's
For
going
a
on.
couple weeks, it was Darrell Henderson,
Yeah.
like solid, and
Don't
then,
bring up Darrell Henderson. That's like Todd Gurley to Sean.
No, it's not. It never has been. I just didn't want
MVP
to trade him.
Todd Gurley.
Henderson stinks. Cam Akers even got 10 carries last game, which was more than Henderson, so that scares you.
Yeah, that's-
Malcolm Brown found the end zone twice, though, so that would be the guy I would throw a dart at, but I don't like any of them.
Remember, you could have had Herbert for Darrell Henderson.
Yeah, I should have did that. Don't remind me. All right.
stupid.
All right. Don't remind me.
MVP Darrell Henderson.
Nah.
He is MVP. MVP of my heart.
Yikes.
All right, let's pick this one. Rams
Go
at the
suck
Bucks.
Some Darrell juice.
I don't want any Daryl juice.
Darrell squirts.
I don't want any Daryl Squirts either.
I want to pick the
Go
Rams so
Bucks.
bad.
He's riding bench for me.
Well, guess what, T Gods?
What?
I'm taking the Rams.
Let's go, bro. I'll take the Rams.
I'm taking the
Yeah, I'm
Buccaneers.
taking the Bucks.
Bucks.
I feel like we all have the same.
Rams just had a huge game against the Seahawks. They're coming back down to earth.
No one's moving
on the road
up
in Tampa.
ranks this week.
No, they're gonna roll off of that momentum and bring it to Tom Brady and punch him right in the mouth with it.
No, I'm taking the Bucks.
Rams are winning.
All right. That's a wrap for the games here as we approach Thursday Night Football. Let's do our breakouts and get out of here. I'll start us off. Rashard Higgins. Now, you probably haven't heard that name since OBJ went down. He's been inconsistent in the wind games that the Browns have had. As long as it's not super windy versus the Eagles this week, Jarvis Landry is going to be shut down by Darius Slay most likely. I would avoid him. But Rashard Higgins on the other side of the ball, the Eagles' second corner, Avonte Maddox, whoever is playing over there, has struggled mightily. They've been very poor, and whoever the second wide receiver on most teams is has been able to rack up fantasy points. Sterling Shepard, the past couple times they played, it's been pretty solid.
He's number one, but I don't know why the Eagles put Slay on Slayton.
Well, because Slayton's more the outside guy. Slay's more outside as well. But
He's the best receiver on the
Slay's-
Giants.
Slay's not afraid to go inside. Either way,
I'm not afraid to go inside.
I'm not
either.
afraid either.
Rashard
I live
Higgins.
inside.
Rashard Higgins is going to
T
have a
Gods
big
said,
game this week. He's going to find the end zone. I think Rashard Higgins is a flex play that you can start with confidence this week. Big breakout game for him. He's going to be a top waiver ad this week. So get ahead of the crowd. get him on your bench. And if you need somebody to start, plug him in.
Sean's ahead of his time. Listen to him.
I am. Last week I said the Bengals were going to beat the Steelers, so you got to listen to me.
Yikes.
Actually, don't listen to him.
Please don't listen to
Because that
Sean.
was horrible.
I was thinking for a second, did that happen?
I did pick the Colts though last week. But anyways, that doesn't matter. Rashard Higgins is going to have a good game. Said it. Forget it. All right, Q, who do you got as your
Maybe.
breakout?
Small sample size here with Andy Dalton at quarterback. I'm going to go Amari Cooper. In the 2.5 games that Andy Dalton was quarterback, not counting the game that Dak got hurt because he only had 4 points. That was just a weird game all around. But he had 20 and 15 and a touchdown, 7 receptions in each of those 2 games. He's fallen off a bit just because they're carousel QBs, but I think Cooper is the number 1 on this team. And Dalton is a huge upgrade from Gilbert, Gottfried, and fucking
Eric Gilbert, dude.
and Ben DiNucci.
Ben DiNucci.
So I think Coop can finish top 20 this week.
I like Cooper as well. Matt, breakout this week. Is this a
Cop-out,
breakout?
I feel like it's like a cheat. So, I mean, like, Michael Thomas, he hasn't broken out yet this season. I
He
mean,
broke some faces.
yeah, he's broken some faces. He's broken his bones, but he has not broken out. So, he has a very favorable matchup against the Falcons. I mean, Drew Brees isn't playing, but like we mentioned earlier, Jameis Winston will probably push the ball downfield a lot more than Drew Brees has in the past. I mean, Michael Thomas is really known for just short
Nice.
catches, yards after the catch. But I think with Jameis Winston under center, I think they're going to try and throw the ball a lot more downfield. And I think the Falcons are going to keep this game interesting, so the Saints are going to have to throw. So I see Michael Thomas having a very big game this week. Very nice.
Bold take. Bold take.
Yo,
Yeah,
you want
bold
me to
take,
take a
Matt.
different one?
No, we don't.
Because
Because
backup
breakout
was
this week.
Philip Lindsay, so keep that in mind.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that.
Don't say
do
that.
Against Miami?
I don't care. Miami's pretty good.
Miami's
They're
solid.
all right, but
Lindsay, dude. All right, T-Gods.
Okay.
Gingle?
Michael Thomas is definitely a better brain.
Dallas Goddard, if you got him, you're going to want to start him. Plays the Browns, the 24th ranked defense against tight ends.
And he can break a tackle.
And Dallas Goddard can break tackles. Ertz
Yes,
cannot.
they can.
and he's
Ertz
not
are
playing.
not.
Ertz
Yards
cannot.
after a catch.
Week 1, Goddard had 8 for 101 and a touchdown. Then kind of fell off and got hurt. But he's coming back. Last week, the Eagles got embarrassed. He only had 7 points last week. They're going to come back strong. I promise. Eagles have to. Philly will be mad at them.
They're used to that.
Yeah, I
Kind
agree.
of went for the
Goddard.
whole Eagles to break out, but really just Goddard. You want to start Goddard. Start Goddard.
Yeah. Start Goddard.
Start Miles Sanders as well.
Richard
Starting-
Rodgers actually had a big game last week, which I don't see happening again. It's more of a Goddard.
I'm starting Eagles
Goddard.
defense. This
Goddard.
week. I'm starting Eagles defense this week.
That's a
Good luck.
bad idea.
Baker Mayfield is their quarterback.
Okay, but their running backs are nice.
Eagles
Shut
run
up,
D is
Sean.
nice.
Our run D's trash.
Gallman scored his touchdowns.
Our
within
team
the 20-yard
sucks.
line.
Get over it.
So bad.
All right, Q.
Oh no, we suck again.
Joke of the week.
What do you do with a sick boat?
Take it to the dock.
All right. What did the
That's
tomato
a
say
genius.
to the other tomato?
See a tomato.
Catch up.
That was a good one.
7-2.
6-5.
I don't
I
know.
like that one.
I guess the first one, so I'm gonna give you a 0.4.
I meant the second one. I like the first one too, though. You just kind of stole the punchline from.
All right. You know what? From now on, I'm not gonna guess.
No, I want you to guess. That's so funny.
Yeah, these aren't riddles.
Give me
we
a riddle.
Could,
I
we
bet
could
you
do a
I
riddle on Thursdays.
That's
I
a
like
lot of
the-
thinking.
Riddle Thursday.
Riddle me
Just
Thursday.
fucking Google it.
That's
It's your birthday Thursday. Give me a
hanging
riddle.
around in Skyball.
I think Q likes jokes better. We'll see. Keep
Jokes
keep
be
an eye
funny.
out for riddles next week, possibly. If not from
Possibly.
Q, maybe from
No,
Matt.
no promises.
I
No
might
promises,
switch it
though.
to poll results.
We'll see.
Put some crazy polls up and see what people are thinking.
All right, yeah. Vote on our polls on
1 yard
social
touchdown
media.
thing.
Vote on
Yeah.
our polls on social media. I will
Follow
score a
us
1 yard
all on
touchdown and then
social
die.
media. Follow the podcast. on
I should
social
have made the
media.
poll. Would Sean score a 1 yard touchdown and
I would
live?
have voted no. And no.
Yes.
He
I'm
would
getting
not
in
have
there.
scored and he would not have lived.
I'm getting in there.
He would have died on the 10-yard line.
All right. Well, I think that wraps it up as we approach Thursday Night Football here. We got a good game this week, so we definitely don't want to run into that.
Mhm.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, we're on all of them. Make sure you follow us. The links are all below.
We're worldwide, baby.
We are worldwide.
Mr.
We'll be live
Worldwides.
again next week on Wednesday. If you have any questions over the next few days, definitely hit us up on the social medias. Smash Your Path will also be out as soon as possible. Make sure you keep an eye out for that. If you're wondering who we love this week and who we hate, check that out. Other than that, that's a wrap for the Super Fantasy Bros podcast. We will see you on Wednesday next week. Peace out.
I hate Q.
Doses.